Hello and welcome to the 2021 Master World's Virtual Weightlifting Championships. I'm your announcer, Jamie Willett Brown in the United States of America. We'll be having 56 sessions of contests, some with 2 platforms occurring virtually around the globe in 3 different time zones, Asia, Europe, and the Americas. Of nearly 800 Masters weightlifting athletes, ranging in ages from 35 to 86 contesting. We're now in the final 2 days of our lifting. This is the 47th session on America's Platform 2, where we have our men in the 40 age group, 89 weight category. Please let me introduce them to you. Athlete 1, Pedro Andres of Guatemala. Athlete 2, Esteban Tolosa, Chile. Athlete 3, Arly Polesa, Brazil. Athlete 4, Rafael Barrios, USA. Athlete 5, Alvaro Villa, Ecuador. Athlete 6, Alberto Diaz, United States of America. Athlete 7, Jeff Lindemann, also of USA. Athlete 8, Paul Sinclair, also in the USA. Our technical officials for this session are joining us from several different countries. Our first referee, Mark Gomes of Canada. Joe Beck of USA, Deborah Warenko of USA, and our technical director in reserve, Dresden Archibald of Canada. I'm privileged to work with and want to give credit to our awesome team of technicians, broadcasters, and scorekeepers, as well as the many officials and the IWF Masters Committee organizers who've put this contest together. I'd also like to extend a special thanks to the federal nations of Ireland, Norway, and Great Britain who have stepped up and offered their help during this championship. We've laid out some ground rules for our athletes and coaches and officials, doing our best to emulate the elements of an in-person meet. Timekeeper and marshal will be entering weight changes from coaches as they are provided by the athletes into the Zoom chat. Unlike in-person contests, the bar will always be considered loaded, and the clock will start immediately after weight and name are announced. The order of lifting will proceed as if in the IWF rules. An additional difference for the Masters World Championships is athletes will be granted a 3-minute clock if they follow themselves. Declarations and changes must be made within the first 30 seconds to be valid. As soon as our warm-up clock counts down, we'll be calling our first athlete for the men 40 age group, 89 weight category here at the 2021 World Masters Virtual Weightlifting Championships. And our clock is nearly run out of time. Our first athlete will be number 6, Alberto Diaz of USA. Alberto will open with a 80-kilo first attempt in snatch. I'll have a 1-minute clock at the conclusion of this warm-up. And 1 minute begins for Alberto Diaz of the United States, 80 kilo first attempt. He moves up, make that 85 kilos. Diaz, the lifter, 85 kilo first attempt. Clock continues to count down.
Got this, Albert. Hold. Down.
Good lift for Diaz on his first attempt. He'll get a 3-minute clock for a 1 kilo automatic increase. Second attempt at 86 for Diaz. And he moves up. This will bring athlete 3, Arley Polessa of Brazil. First attempt for Polessa, 90 kilo, first attempt.
Hey!
Sinclair to follow.
Estende forte, hein? Final. Segura, segura, segura.
Good lift for Polessa. Weight will remain at 90 kilos. First attempt for athlete 8, Paul Sinclair, USA. Sinclair, the lifter, 90 kilo, first attempt. Diaz to follow. No lift for Sinclair on his first attempt. 90 remains on the bar. Athlete is 6, Alberto Diaz of USA. 90 kilo, second attempt for Diaz. Sinclair to follow.
Go, Albert. Here we go. Finish that pull, get that strong catch. Hold it, come on. There you go. Hold. Down.
Good lift for Diaz on his second attempt. He will retain the bar 3 minutes. Automatic kilo for Diaz brings him to 91 for a third attempt. Next athlete requesting more weight. Diaz, the lifter. Sinclair to follow. And he moves up. Sinclair now the lifter. Athlete 8 of USA, Paul Sinclair, 94 kilo, second attempt. Barrios to follow. No lift for Sinclair on his second attempt. He'll be given a 3-minute clock to repeat 94 on his third attempt. And we're down to 1 minute 45 seconds for Paul Sinclair, athlete 8. Third attempt at 94 kilos. A reminder, the change in declaration has to come in within the first 30 seconds to be valid. And 1 minute remains for Paul Sinclair of USA. Third attempt, 94 kilos. Barrios to follow. No lift for Sinclair. Bar will now go to 95 kilos. Athlete 4, Rafael Barrios of USA, the lifter. First attempt at 95 for Rafael.
Pégalo.
Diaz to follow.
Pegadito. Muévele los brazos arriba. No bajes hasta que yo te diga. Ahí. Ah, yeah.
Good lift for Barrios on first attempt. Bar goes to 95 kilos. Athlete 6, Alberto Diaz of USA. Third attempt for Alberto.
Here we go, Albert.
Barrios to follow.
Nice and tight. Finish that pull. Hold that position. All you, man. Yep. Come on.
No lift for Diaz on his third attempt. Bar will go to 97 kilos. A second attempt for Arley Polessa, Brazil. Arley the lifter. Tolosa to follow.
Vamos. Vamos ahí. Fica. Boa. Boa. Hey. Bueno.
And just waiting for the to come through. There it is, 97 kilo. Good attempt for Polessa on second. He'll retain the clock. He has 3 minutes for the automatic on a third attempt at 98. Our next athlete wanting more than that. Polessa remains the lifter. Tolosa to follow. And there's the change. Tolosa becomes our athlete. Number 2, Esteban Tolosa of Chile. 100 kilo first attempt. Barrios to follow. And he moves up. Barrios now the lifter. Athlete 4, Rafael Barrios, USA. Second attempt, 100 kilos. Lindemann to follow. No lift for Barrios on second attempt. He'll be granted a 3-minute clock to repeat 100 for his third attempt. Barrios the lifter with Lindemann to follow. and he moves up. This will bring Lindemann, number 7 of USA, to the platform. 102 kilo first attempt for Jeff Lindemann, athlete 7.
The clock just started.
Polessa to follow.
Come on, Jeff. Go!
Let's go. Put it all together now. Let's go. Keep it close, hard all the way through your dash. Yes! There you go.
Down!
Good lift for Lindemann on his opening attempt. Polessa now the athlete, same weight, 102 kilos. Third attempt for Arle Polessa of Brazil.
Parei. Vamos. Parei, vamos fazer. Estender o final forte. Ei, vamos. Vamos aí. Vamos aí. Vamos, alto, alto.
Barrios to follow.
Fica.
Waiting for my referee lights to come through. There it is. No lift for Barrios at 102. I'm sorry, Polessa. Scoreboard was slow on me. 102 remains. Barrios, the athlete. Rafael Barrios, athlete 4 of USA, our lifter. 102 kilo, third attempt. Lindemann to follow.
Ya, ahora sí.
Clock's running. This is clock set.
Tienes tiempo. Tienes tiempo. Vamos.
Come on, get it done.
Mueve la pierna. Muévelo para arriba. Ya está arriba, chico. Está arriba, empuja para arriba todo el tiempo. Piénsalo arriba. Vamos. Piénsalo. Ya.
Good lift for Barrios on third attempt. 103 is the automatic for Jeff Lindemann, athlete 7, Team USA. Second attempt for Lindemann, and he does choose to move up. This will bring athlete 2, Esteban Tolosa of Chile, out for them, and he moves up. This will bring Lindemann back to the platform. 106 kilos for athlete 7, Jeff Lindemann of USA. Second attempt for Jeff, 106 kilos on the bar. Tolosa to follow.
Let's go.
Come on, Jeff.
Press the feet.
Own it.
Strong through catch.
Come on, stand it up, stand it up.
Down!
Good lift for Lindemann on his second attempt. He'll hold the clock at 3 minutes with an automatic increase. Third attempt, 107. Tolosa waiting for the change. And clock down to 2 minutes for Jeff Lindemann of USA, 107 kilo, third attempt on the bar. Clock down to 1 minute for Jeff Lindemann, athlete 7 USA. 107 kilos loaded for Jeff's third attempt. Tolosa to follow. And he moves up. This will bring athlete 2, Esteban Tolosa of Chile. First attempt, 108 kilos. Good lift for Tolosa on his opening attempt. 109 is the automatic. Tolosa has 3-minute clock. Second attempt for Esteban. Lindemann to follow. Tolosa moves up. This brings athlete 7, Jeff Lindemann, to the camera. Jeff of Team USA, 109 kilo, third attempt for Jeff. Andres to follow. No lift for Lindemann on third attempt. 110 kilos will go on the bar. First attempt for athlete 1, Pedro Andres of Guatemala. Tolosa to follow. Andres the athlete, 110 kilo, first attempt for Pedro. No lift for Andres on his first attempt. He'll be given 3-minute clock. Repeat 110 for his second attempt. I'd like to remind all athletes and coaches we will have a 10-minute break for clean and jerks. And our final 3 athletes in this men's 40 age group. Clock at 2 minutes 30 for Pedro Andres of Guatemala. 110 kilo, second attempt. Pedro Andres of Guatemala, 110 kilo, second attempt. Tolosa to follow. No lift for Andreas on second attempt. He'll be given another 3-minute clock to make 110 on his third attempt. Andreas remains the lifter. Clock at 2 minutes for Pedro Andres of Guatemala. 110 kilo, third attempt for Pedro. Our athlete, Pedro Andres, Guatemala. 110 kilo, third attempt. No lift for Andreas on his third attempt. The bar will now raise to 112 kilos. Athlete 2, Esteban Tolosa of Chile, our athlete. Second attempt at 112 for Esteban. Via to follow. No lift for Tolosa on his second attempt. He'll be granted 3 minutes to repeat 112 for his third attempt. Tolosa remains the athlete. And a reminder to athletes and coaches, we will have a 10-minute clock following the final snatch of this men's 40 age group, 89 weight category. The clock at 2 minutes for Esteban Tolosa of Chile. 112 kilo, third attempt for Esteban. Via to follow.
Malo. Largo.
Buena altura y le damos. Confianza, ahorita es recto impecable.
Está puesto en cocha. Relaja nomás. Relaja. Soltito ya que nada. Vamos. Vámonos. Ya, confía, está tranquilo. Está bien. Está muy bien. Dale por arriba.
No lift for Tolosa on his third attempt. Bar will go to 117 kilos. Opening attempt for athlete 5, Alvaro Villa of Ecuador. Alvaro, our final athlete in this session, 117 kilo first attempt.
Vamos. Quieto, 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 quieto. Baje.
Good lift for Alvaro Villa on his first attempt. 118 is the automatic. Villa gets 3 minutes for his clock. Follow himself. And he makes the change. 122 kilos requested weight for second attempt for Alvaro. Two-minute remains for Villa of Ecuador. 122 kilo second attempt. One minute for Ecuador's Alvaro Villa. 122 kilo second attempt.
Quieto, quieto. Baje.
Good lift for Villa on his second attempt. He'll have a 3-minute clock. 123 the automatic for his third. And he chooses to move up. 125 kilos requested weight for Alvaro Villa of Ecuador. Third attempt and final snatch of our men's 40 age group, 89 weight category. And clock continues for Villa. And the clock now down to 2 minutes for Alvaro Villa of Ecuador. Third attempt, 125 on the bar. I think I'm being requested to check the weight on the bar. So we can see that there's 2 reds. If it's 125 is the requested weight. It looks like our loaders are moving the correct weight onto the bar. Still 1 minute for Alvaro's third attempt. No lift for Villa on his third attempt. We're going to have to come through on the scoreboard. I did see the referee's decisions on that. That's a no lift for Villa. We'll now have a 10-minute clock before we come back. Resume clean and jerks for the men's 80 age group, 89 weight category, 40-year age group. All right, thank you. Welcome back to our 47th session on America's Platform 2 of the 2021 Master World's Virtual Weightlifting Championships. We're ready to start our men's age group 40 to 44 in the 89 weight category. Our clean and jerk. And our first athlete, see some changes. So our first athlete, number 3, Arle Polessa of Brazil. 115 kilo first attempt for Polessa. Dias to follow.
Vamos pegar ela bem, vamos lá. Sobe, sobe. Isso, respira, respira. Faça a perna forte. Fica, 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 fica.
Muito.
Good lift for Polessa on his first attempt. 115 remains on the bar. Athlete 6, Alberto Diaz of USA. First attempt for
Hey,
Alberto.
we're on mute, so where to go?
115 kilos on the bar.
All right, Albert. Here we go.
Polessa to follow.
Nice. Shoulders into that bar. Push them in. Let's go. Hold it. Down.
Good lift for Diaz on his opening attempt. He'll retain a 3-minute clock. 1 kilo automatic second attempt, 116. Barrios to follow. And Diaz moves up. This will bring Barrios, athlete 4 of USA, Rafael Barrios, first attempt, 120 kilos. And he moves up. This will bring Arle Polessa back to the camera, athlete 3 of Brazil, 120 kilo, second attempt for Arle.
Vamos, 4 segundos.
Diaz to follow.
Extensão, extensão, extensão. Vamos aí. Oh, forte que é tua, Arley. Vamos, Arley. 40 segundos. Ei! Pega lá alto, nego. Pega lá alto. Vamos, tirou. Tira rápido. Vamos, vamos, vamos. É isso aí. É isso aí. Flexiona, empurra muito. Passa forte. Vamos, nego. Vamos. Segura. 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 Segura.
No lift for Polessa on his second attempt. 120 kilos will remain on the bar. Athlete 6, Albert Diaz of USA, the lifter. Second attempt for Alberto. Looks like we're having a little camera problem with Diaz. 45 seconds on the clock. And he moves up. This will bring Arle Polessa, and he moves up. Now we have 122 requested weight of athlete 7, Jeff Lindemann of USA. Lindemann, the lefter, 122 kilos on the bar. First attempt for Jeff. And he moves up. This will bring Albert Diaz, number 6 of USA, back out. 122 kilo, second clean and jerk for Diaz.
Oh, they're really playing around. Okay, here we go. Easy weight, Albert. Let's go.
Polessa to follow.
Drive it up. Hold. Down.
Nice, Albert. Come on. Shoulders into that bar. There you go. Quick dip. hold, down.
Good lift for Diaz on his second attempt. Bar raises to 123 kilos. Third attempt of Arle Polessa, Brazil.
1 minuto. Vamos aí.
Diaz to follow.
Vamos aí.
Vamos. Quanto tempo, Fernando?
40 segundos. Respira.
Vamos lá. Girou rápido o cotovelo. Pega lá alto. Vamos!
Vamos aí.
Peito bem alto. Gira rápido o cotovelo. Vamos.
Sobe.
Sua, respira,
É isso aí.
respira.
É isso aí.
Isso. Flexione e passa forte. Vamos.
Fica.
Fica aí.
Good lift for Polessa on his third attempt, finishing with 220 kilo total. Bar will go to 125 kilos. Athlete 4, Rafael Barrios of USA. First attempt for Rafael,
Colo.
125 kilos.
Ok?
Lindemann to follow.
Já?
Yeah.
Pero ya es corre o no
It's
corre.
right there. It's recording.
Rápido los codos, vamos. Rápido los codos. Arriba, eso. Los brazos arriba, importante. Tiene que llegar bien eso arriba. Eso. Va.
Good lift for Barrios on first attempt. 125 remains the weight. Athlete 7, Jeff Lindemann, USA, the lifter. First attempt for Jeff, 125 kilos on the bar. Diaz to follow.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Come on.
Get your air. Up and back.
Hold down.
Good lift for Lindemann on his opening attempt. 125 stays on the bar. Make that 126. We've had some changes. 126 the weight. Athlete is 7, Jeff Lindemann, USA. Second attempt for Jeff. Diaz to follow. Lindemann has a 3-minute clock. He'll be following himself. It looks like he is moving up. Diaz now becomes the athlete. Number 6, Alberto Diaz of
Last
USA.
lift of this competition, man. Let's go.
128 kilo, third attempt.
Make it
for
look pretty. It's the
Alberto.
last one. We're moving up into this. We're done.
Lindemann will follow.
You got like 40 seconds. Here we go, Albert.
No lift for Diaz on his third attempt. He finishes with a 212 kilo total. Athlete now becomes 7, Jeff Lindemann, USA. 129 kilo, second attempt for Jeff. Tolosa to follow.
Back as long as you can. Take that nice big step. Drive yourself to your split.
Let's go.
Come on now, let's go.
Own it.
Strong snap and turn. There you go.
Nice. Come on, come on. Drive it.
Big air. Long arms. Good.
Down. Down.
Good lift for Lindemann on second attempt. Bar will raise to 130 kilos. First attempt for athlete 2, Esteban Tolosa of Chile.
Saludos a Chile.
¿No salió?
Esteban the lifter, 130 kilo, first attempt. Barrios to follow. I think I see a change in there for Tolosa. The scoreboard has not reflected it. And there's the change. Barrios now becomes the lifter. Athlete 4, Rafael Barrios of USA, 130 kilo, second attempt. Lindemann to follow.
Depende de cuánto sube el set. Si quedan 30 o 33.
Good lift for Barrios on second attempt. He'll hold the clock for the automatic 131 for his third attempt. 3 minute starts on Barrios. Lindemann waiting for more weight. Barrios, our lifter from Team USA. Third attempt, 131, 2 minutes 30 on the clock. He's requesting more weight. Our lifter becomes number 7, Jeff Lindemann of USA. 133 kilo, third attempt for Jeff.
Yep, it's your clock.
Barrios to follow.
Let's go. Come on, Jeff. Hold it.
Let's go.
No lift for Lindemann on his third attempt. 133 remains on the bar. Lifter number 4, Rafael Barrios of USA.
Goal 135.
Tolosa to follow. And he moved to Barrios moves up. Tolosa now becomes our lifter. 135 kilo. First attempt for Esteban of Chile.
Vamos. Aguántalo. Vamos.
Sale rápido, aguanta de mi
Saco.
Vamos, vamos, vamos.
No lift for Tolosa on his opening attempt. He'll be granted 3 minutes to repeat 135 for his second attempt. In our final 3 athletes in our men's 40 to 40 age group, 89 weight category. Esteban Tolosa of Chile, the called athlete, 135 on the bar for his second attempt. 2:30 remains. (1:30) for Esteban Tolosa of Chile. (135 kilos), second attempt for Esteban. Barrios to follow. Good lift for Tolosa on second attempt. 135 stays the weight. Athlete number 4, Rafael Barrios of USA, the lifter. Third attempt for Rafael, 135 kilos. Tolosa to follow.
Esos codos tienen que pasar rápido, vamos. Muy rápido esos codos cuando pasan la rodilla, vamos. Buen clean, vamos a hacer buen clean. Haga para arriba. Vamos arriba. Vamos que toca.
No lift for Barrios on his third attempt. He'll be credited with 232 kilos for his total. Bar is at 136 kilos now. Make that 140. We have some changes. Our athlete 5, Alvaro Vija of Ecuador, becomes the lifter. 140 kilo first attempt for Alvaro. Clock starts. Tolosa to follow.
Quieto, 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 quieto. Baje.
Good lift for Villa on his opening attempt. 140 kilos remains on the bar. Athlete Esteban Tolosa of Chile, the athlete. Third attempt at 140 for Esteban.
Vamos.
Rápido. Métalo, métalo, hombre.
Good lift for Tolosa on third attempt, finishing with 248 kilos. Our final athlete, second attempt, number 5, Alvaro Villa of Ecuador. 145 kilos, second attempt for Alvaro.
Segundos. 35. Aguanta, aguanta, baja.
Good lift for Villa on his second attempt. 3-minute clock. 146 the automatic for third attempt of Alvaro. And he chooses 148 kilos for third attempt. Clock continues for Alvaro Villa of Ecuador. Two minutes for Alvaro. Our athlete Alvaro Villa of Ecuador, 148 kilos, third attempt.
Quieto, quieto, baje.
Good lift for Villa on his final attempt, finishing with a 270 kilo total. That concludes our men's 40 to 44 age group, 89 weight category. Jeff Lindemann of USA taking bronze, Esteban Tolosa of Chile taking the silver, and Alvaro Villa of Ecuador with the gold medal today. In our 2021 World Masters Virtual Weightlifting Championship.